Hey guys, yes, I do call them egotistical. I'm getting ready to go to work, and I figured I would just make this video really quick, and yeah, I'm gonna respond to this comment. I don't think we have free will. God essentially created us on this earth, right? And basically said, okay, I've created you, I've given you all of this stuff, I've also created evil, which is going to constantly make your life really hard to live. You have the choice to do whatever you want or to worship me, and the consequences of not worshiping me is I'm gonna throw you in hell and you're gonna suffer for eternity. That's not freedom of choice. You could argue that that's an ultimatum. You could argue that that's manipulation. If somebody has a gun pointed to somebody's head and they're like, you have freedom of choice, or you have freedom of choice and you can either worship me and do what I tell you to do, or you can go and do whatever you want, but if you do whatever you want, I'm gonna shoot you. Is that freedom of choice? I just want to say, this is not even my argument. I've been studying atheist arguments and studying Christian arguments, and atheists say this all the time. So can we please stop saying God gives us the freedom of choice and doesn't force anything on you? I've seen other atheists on this app propose the idea that maybe Christians are Christians because they don't want to go to hell. I mean, if I knew in some sort of way that hell exists and I'm going to suffer for eternity if I don't worship God, I too would also be worshiping God and being a Christian. God doesn't give you free choice. God gives you an ultimatum. Do what he tells you to do or you will suffer in eternity. That's not really loving. That's manipulation. That is a over excessive exertion of his authority and power. For what reason?